Hello dear students. In the last lecture we studied two types of binary operations, namely commutative binary operation and then associative binary operation. Let's recall commutative binary operation on a set S is one where A star B is equal to B star A for all elements in the set, and associative binary operation means A star bracket B star C should be the same as bracket A star B star C, and this again should happen for all elements A, B, C in the given set. So we also saw a few examples of operations which are associative, not associative, which are commutative, not commutative. Now let us look at, we'll check both for some of the examples. So determine whether star is commutative. I'll use short forms, as well as associative. And the first example is, let star be defined on the set of rational numbers by A star B equal to AB plus 1. So let us check whether this operation is commutative. Do give it a try. I would like to first check whether this operation is commutative. Here on the right hand side, by AB I mean A multiplied by B, where it's the usual multiplication. So let's look at A star B. You actually start with any two elements of the given set, arbitrary elements of the given set, and look at A star B, that is AB plus 1, and AB plus 1 can also be written as A into B. This is usual multiplication of rational numbers. So A into B is the same as B into 1, and therefore this is the same as B star A. So I notice that A star B is equal to B star A, and this is true for all elements in the given set. So this operation is commutative on Q. So in order to prove that an operation is commutative, you need to start with two arbitrary elements and make sure that A star B becomes the same as B star A. You could now find out what happens to the associative property for this operation. So once again, pause your video here and try it out. Either try to prove that for all elements A, B, C in Q, this property is satisfied, or see if you can find the triple for which the equation is not satisfied. When you are done, resume the video. So if you're back, let's look at the triple 1, 2, 3, and let's calculate 1 star with the bracket for 2 and 3. That means I first need to compute this. If you look at the operation, A star B is defined as product of the two elements plus 1. So this will be 2 into 3 plus 1. So this is 1 star 7. And 1 star 7 will be 1 into 7 plus 1, which will be 8. On the other hand, suppose I do 1 star 2 star 3. If I do this, then I will get 1 into 2 plus 1 star 3. 1 into 2 is 2 plus 1, 3. So this is equal to 3 star 3, and 3 star 3 will give me 3 into 3 plus 1, which is equal to 10. So notice that if I shift the brackets for this triple, then I do not get the same number, and therefore I can conclude that 1 star bracket 2 star 3 is not the same as bracket 1 star 2 star 3, and therefore this operation is not associative on Q. Let's try out one more example. So this time let star be defined on the set of natural numbers by a star b equal to a raised to b. Question is the same. You have to check whether this operation is commutative and then also check whether the operation is associative. I'll give you some time to work it out. Once you're done, get back to the video and check your answer. So first try the commutative property. I'm fairly sure most of you all will have figured out that this operation is not commutative. If you have taken some other pair also, it will work. I will take 2 and 3. So let's look at 2 star 3. A star b is defined as a raised to b. So 2 star 3 will be defined as 2 raised to 3, which is 8. On the other hand, if I look at 3 star 2, if I look at 3 star 2, this is going to be 3 square, which is 9. And therefore 2 star 3 is not the same as 3 star 2. Remember, if I just manage to get one pair for which this property is not working, 2 star 3 is not the same as 3 star 2, that means star is not commutative on the given set. Now try checking whether the operation is associative, and I'll tell you this is a tricky one. Your fundamentals regarding powers, laws of indices need to be clear. So with this in mind, try and prove that it is associative. If you are doing that, then you will have to take any arbitrary triple and prove that this equation is satisfied. On the other hand, if you are trying to prove it is not associative, come up with a specific pair for which the equation is not satisfied. So now definitely you should pause your video and try it out, because as I said, it's a tricky one, and in mathematics it's always good to go wrong, because if you go wrong, you are going to learn something from your mistakes. You'll probably try to find out what went wrong. On the other hand, if you get right answers straight away, then perhaps there's an element of chance or luck over there. So I always encourage my students to try. It doesn't matter whether you get a wrong answer or a right answer. The important thing is to keep trying. So try it out. So if you have used the laws of indices wrongly, then you will have probably ended up with the conclusion that the operation is associative. So let's take a triple and see a specific triple and see what happens. Let's look at 2 star 3 star 2. So it is 2 star 3 star 2 is 3 square, which is 9. So this is 2 star 9, and 2 star 9 is 2 raised to the power 9. You can work out what it is. And if we calculate this, then I need to first calculate 2 star 3. 2 star 3. 2 star 3 is 2 raised to 3, which is 8 star 2, or which is 8 square, which is 64. Definitely 2 raised to 9 is not 64, because I think 2 raised to 6 itself is 64. Then 2 raised to 7 will be 128, 256. This will be 512. So again, this element is not the same as this. So this operation is not associative on n. The aim of this course is not to spoon feed you all or to do everything that is there in the book. So this is also not a replacement for the book. So once you all are done with a particular topic, I would recommend that you all go through your textbook and see whatever extra is there in the book, and you could try and attempt those problems. And in the next lecture, we will see how to check properties, how exactly to manage a binary operation on a finite set. But that will be all for now. Thank you so much.